Ontario, New York, located in the northwest corner of Wayne County, bordered on the north by Lake Ontario and on the west by metropolitan Rochester. The town of Ontario is currently a high-growth area, the highest in Wayne County. This means more opportunities for services, support, and labor. It has a large, growing labor force that is skilled yet affordable. Rochester and Syracuse provide ready access to additional jobs for employees' spouses, as well as National League sports, extensive shopping, world-class entertainment, art, and cultural events. Both cities offer various options for higher education.
We're running a 50-plus-year-old business now. It was established in '52 in the city of Rochester. In late '94, I decided to relocate into Ontario. So we've celebrated our 3rd anniversary here, the 4th of July. We offer a full range of welding supplies and equipment. New York State offered the 485B tax abatement for a new facility, new construction, which we did. And also Wayne County Industrial Development was very helpful with low-interest loans available. Being 10 minutes on the expressway from Route 590 has worked out very well, not only for our delivery vehicles, but also for customers that have driven in. They have found the drive to be a very short drive. And prior to our relocation to 104, our major concern was the safety factor for both my employees and customers, and it was a very intimidating situation for all the people involved. And now with the relocation, we have more of a customer walk-in trade, which we never had before. We have a showroom now that's fully utilized. So the vendors, the customers, my employees, just a much more safe situation. We doubled our facility size, but we've also been able to run more efficiently, and just across the board, everything has worked out favorably operating out of the new facility.
Once a proposed site is selected, Ontario's Contact explains the development process, helps cut red tape, and recommends real estate agents, engineers, and builders. He or she introduces you to the town planning, zoning, and building departments, the Ontario Chamber of Commerce, the Wayne County Economic Development Corporation, and the New York State Department of Economic Development.
Well, few things that we found attractive to stay where we were. First of all, we've got quite a few employees that are from this area, from Ontario, Webster. We like the area. Its closeness to the city of Rochester, to universities, RIT and the University of Rochester. We work very closely with both of those. It's centrally located. Another part of our business is in selling machine tools and CAD/CAM products, and we have a lot of customers in the Rochester, Ontario, Walworth, Syracuse, Buffalo, down into the Binghamton area. So being here is really central. So we can hit them all. We try to keep our customer base in approximately 4 hours traveling time, and it really ends up being the Ontario area. It's worked out real well for us for that. It was very important to us to have the approved lots, and the process went very quick. The utilities were there, and there were a lot of those things weighed heavily on our decision to go to the Bay Industrial Park. Several of our machines right now are at the Center for Optics Manufacturing at the University of Rochester. We're close enough that we can get there in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We have used the university and RIT. We use quite a few co-ops from RIT in the electrical and mechanical engineering departments. We've nearly doubled our space in our new facility, and we really look forward to growth. We've got room for expansion on the site. Right now, internal expansion, just in the building that we have room. We hope to be able that facility will house us and be enough for the next 3 to 5 years. But we've also got room on that. We bought enough acreage in the industrial park to be able to double the size of the building and also double the size of our parking area. So we've allowed for room for expansion there also. So yeah, we've had a good experience so far in working with the town of Ontario and Wayne County, and I would recommend it to any business that was looking for an area where there's people that are promoting business and wanting new businesses to come in, and in the spirit of cooperation and realizing the importance of having new businesses come into an area. We felt that was a very welcoming attitude.
The Rochester and Syracuse markets offer exceptional business opportunities. Rochester is a high technology center. There are more than 100 manufacturing companies employing 100 or more people, with 16 of these employing over 1,000. There are more than 350 wholesale, service, financial, and other businesses employing 100 or more people.
We've been located in Ontario since 1981. We are a contract manufacturer of electrical and electronic sub-assemblies. We took advantage of low-interest loan targeted towards the purchase of equipment. We found an affordable site that was still reasonably close to our customer base. As our customer base started to grow, we started to get more customers in Syracuse and east of Monroe County, and Ontario offered an opportunity to have better shipping resources to those customer sites, and also the physical proximity to those other customers was important, because a customer likes to be able to visit a supplier, and of course the closer you are, the better. In addition to local shipping, we ship to Mexico. We receive demand from our customers on a weekly basis and can satisfy that demand the same week. We're growing quite rapidly. The number of employees has risen from about 67 2 years ago to 97 at this point, and the business seems to be growing at a pretty good clip. It seems that when we build new space, new buildings, we don't seem to have any trouble filling that with work. The current location has room for growth. We've made several expansions to our existing building.
Syracuse is home to major facilities of manufacturing companies, with 8 of these topping 1,000 employees. Altogether, there are over 300 businesses employing 100 or more people in the Syracuse area. This adds up to significant markets and suppliers of goods and services for Ontario businesses.
I would suggest to new businesses that they consider Ontario, because it is lower taxes, and it is there are very nice incentives through the economic development, and also it's extremely convenient. Located where we are, we're half an hour from where we need to go, which is typically the city of Rochester, and most people think it's a lot farther than that, but it's very simple to make it to Henrietta or downtown Rochester or any of the surrounding areas like that, and easily in a half an hour. But one thing being located in Ontario it seems to give us the ability to attract from 2 labor pools, one in the greater Rochester area and one in the Wayne County, Sodus area. So for the future with our company in Ontario, we're very excited about that, because we are currently working very hard to become a sustainable manufacturer, and that means we make eco-economic decisions for our company about not only the best economic, but also how does it impact ecologically. And that's a very high priority to Harbeck, and it's working very hard in every way that it can to become what we refer to ourselves as a green molder. And Ontario has been very supportive in our initial conversations with them about where this will lead us. And as an example of that, we are currently working to develop a cogen facility for our plant that will allow us to use alternative energies like wind energy and solar, and along with other more advanced technologies like microturbines and that to generate our own power. And Ontario, in our initial conversations with them, have been very supportive and very anxious, which is very big for us because we hear of people in other areas of the country where they have trouble trying to bring new technologies and to get towns to think outside the box. And we're very encouraged that Ontario is willing to do that.
The town of Ontario has 2 industrial parks waiting for expansion. Land is plentiful and affordable. Sites are zoned and approved. Water, sewer, and natural gas lines are in place or accessible. Additional sites up to 85 acres are available, and Ontario tailors package deals to meet special needs. If new water or sewer lines are needed, the town and county will pay up to 2/3 the cost for approved applicants.
We make precision optics for laser systems and medical instruments, among other things. Wayne County offered a very lucrative tax abatement program for building a new facility, and we thought that it was a very good program for Optimax. We dealt with the Wayne County Economic Development Office during the whole process. They helped walk us through the process. They helped with the paperwork and all the obstacles that come up in attaining some of the government-type funds and loans that are available for helping businesses that are growing, especially manufacturing businesses. And we were very pleased with the whole process. The tax structure is very favorable. We felt the community and the people of the town were very supportive and helpful in dealing with all the issues in starting a business and operating a business in a community. We felt that the employee base was something that could be tapped, in which we were looking for career-oriented individuals, and we've been working with the school system, and they've been very supportive. Since we've been here, we've hired over 30 people, and many of those people are right from the Ontario town area or Wayne County area, and we've been very successful in retention of those people and training into relatively high-skilled positions. We market internationally and nationally. Probably 85% of our business is in the U.S. and 15% overseas, Europe and Israel. The location's fine from the standpoint of getting shipments from Federal Express and being able to ship product. We have early delivery. We have late delivery pickup. We're in good proximity to the airport, so it's only a 35-minute drive to the Monroe County Airport, and which is important because we have clients coming in from time to time, and most of them are from certainly outside the area, so that's the main means of them arriving at Optimax. The current building is 15,000 square feet, and the site that we've selected is actually large enough to build a building of 45,000 square feet. We anticipate using that whole site over the next 5 to 10 years.
Ontario designed growth into its municipal services. The town's water comes from Lake Ontario, so supply is virtually unlimited. The water treatment plant can process 3 million gallons per day. The wastewater treatment plant can process 1 million gallons per day. Energy is also readily available. Rochester Gas and Electric has an ample supply of natural gas and electricity for large-scale expansion. Distribution systems are in place for whatever power requirements customers have, and the Ginna Nuclear Power Station helps keep taxes low. Community involvement and participation are crucial elements making Ontario what it is today, a township bound together by people who care. Ontario's traditional values of small town and rural life have combined with a forward-looking attitude. The result is a backbone of strong community spirit ready to support a new era of expansion and progress. Ontario residents frequently demonstrate their spirit by volunteering for ongoing community services and special projects. Ontario has trained and certified volunteer fire and ambulance services. It has a modern, professionally staffed library with over 28,000 volumes barcoded and computerized. Ontario is home to 9,000 residents living in a mix of rural, suburban, and town neighborhoods. Over 100 construction-ready home lots are available. Housing costs and residential taxes are lower than surrounding towns in Wayne and Monroe counties. Wayne Central School District is excellent, Enrollment is 2,500 students in 5 well-equipped schools. The district boasts the highest number of Regents Scholarship winners in Wayne County. 75% of high school graduates go on to college. Ontario has local doctors, dentists, and medical services available. Top-rated hospitals are just 20 minutes away. Local childcare is readily available. Heritage Square, another example of the efforts of community residents, is privately funded and run by volunteers. Comprised of local buildings from the 1800s and early 1900s, the museum brings to life Ontario's unique history. There are year-round community recreation programs of all kinds for young and old. Excellent golf is available at a member-owned club with an 18-hole course, a pool, and a restaurant. There are walking trails to Lake Ontario, 2 town parks, and a boat launch for residents' use. For more information on industrial, commercial, or residential development, call or write Ontario Township, 1850 Ridge Road, Ontario, New York, 14519-9535. Set your sights on Ontario.